welcome to Ovington Boats. My name's Chris Turner. Today we're going to be replacing a 29er topmast. Well, not a fault, but a common repair that we see from time to time, and today we're going to explain how to do it. Okay, in this operation we're going to need several tools. We're going to need a drill, 2 10mm spanners, an Allen key set ideally, a 5mm tap in an emergency, and a 9.5mm drill bit. So the first operation is to remove the rigging. Firstly the trapeze lines and then the shrouds. You need 2 10mm spanners for the shrouds. For the trapeze lines you can either unscrew the shackles and leave the bolt in place as the new topmast is supplied with a new bolt, or you can just simply take the 10mm bolt out and switch them straight out. You put the bolt back together. Save things getting twisted when you put it back together in a minute. Once the rigging's been removed, the next item to come out is the forestay machine screw at the top of the T-terminal with your Allen key, like so.
Rolling.
Once we've removed all the rigging, we need to make sure that the halyards are loose, both the main halyard and the spinnaker halyard, as these run through the topmast that we're going to be replacing. Once your halyards are free, you should be able to remove the mast. There may be some corrosion, so they may need a bit of persuasion with a hammer, which you can tap on the bolt up here, or maybe you're just lucky and be able to wiggle it and slide it out. Once we now got the mast apart, we'll remove both the main and the spinnaker halyards from the broken top section, ensuring not to twist them as they come out. So put them to one side. And you can now discard your damaged top section. We're now back into threading these halyards back in. There's several ways of doing it. I quite like to use a shroud. So you need to remove the sheave from the main halyard, and if you've got a shroud you can simply just pass it straight down the top section and it comes out the bottom, ensuring it's behind the trapeze bolt. Okay, just need to tie the main halyard on. And we get the other end of the tube and pull it through. Our main halyard back out, we can replace the sheave with the pin, the split ring, and reattach the plastic bobble or shackle depending on your preference. Next we need to insert the spinnaker halyard. So again, passing the wire down through the mast so it comes out the bottom. This time we need to check up the tube to make sure the halyards aren't twisted around each other. With the spinnaker halyard being closer to the bottom of the mast, it's easy to see. If they're not twisted, we then attach the spinnaker halyard as we did before the main, and pull it back out through the tube. Tie on your plastic bobble or shackle or tie knot in the end, whichever is your preference, so you don't lose it back down the mast. Now we've got our halyards in, we're going to reinsert in the new top mast. We need to make sure that the halyards haven't twisted, we haven't rotated the tube. To keep the halyards nice and tight as we go in, we need to just reinsert the tube. And push down gently. We need to try and locate the forestay pin, which should also line up the sail track at that point. Sometimes, rather than just going in with the Allen bolt, get it to line up, is to quickly run through, with your 5mm tap, which helps it all to align itself, and then wind your 5mm bolt through, trying to keep the thread nice and straight and square to the mast, so not to cross thread it. When you're pushing this in, try and make sure that you're not pushing the T-terminal backing plate in behind here away from the mast with the thread, which is why it's important to ensure that the bolt's actually picking that up. That pushes it away, that plate behind can just drop out and pull down your mast. Now that your forestay bolt is in and your track's all aligned, we're now into drilling through the top section, through the hole in the middle mast to replace the shroud bolt. For this you need a 9.5mm drill, and you go through each side carefully, hole trying to be square to the mast, 90 degrees, both sides. Once you've gone through both sides, go all the way through and out the other side, holding the drill square, and then that will be able to be easily replaced by your shroud bolt with your aluminium